Okay, family. If you have watched my other videos, I talked about creativity, how we can be creative as people of African descent. I talked about us creating an app like YouTube, TikTok, which is only going to be based on our people here in the motherland. So now I've also realized that we also want to create brands. We also want to create brands, but we want to do it out of the African continent. If you look at in the America or in Europe, you are going to realize that there are many brands in America or in Europe, but majority of our people do not own these brands. I want us all as a people to stop creating brands, or moreover, if you want to create brand, come to the motherland and establish your brand. There are more opportunities here in the motherland that you can do. You can establish your brand here in the motherland. Now, I want to take you all somewhere. Then, when we get there, I'll try to show you all, or try to talk to you all on a little history that is going to reflect our memory a bit at the time of our ancestors. Why I want you all to come with me to this place is because I want to show you this river right here. Now, the river might not be one of the rivers where our ancestors were being taken away, like how I did a video talking about Bimbia, but I want you all to process the time in which our ancestors were still in the continent, a time in which our ancestors were not being or had not been taken away. Do you think they were heavily dependent on foreign goods, or they were heavily dependent on what other people manufacture? They were busy manufacturing their own stuff here in the continent before all of a sudden slave ships showed up at their shore and started causing, what we know of. So, family, the reason why I'm doing this video is because we have entered a new year, 2024, and now is the time for us to do more action rather than just complaining at times. Okay. Now, I've watched a video that some of our sister that experienced racism in a supermarket came online on her TikTok page to talk about the issue, to talk about the experience, and that this is something that we all know is happening. And I don't think this is going to stop. This racism is not going to stop unless we build Africa, unless we stop being heavily consumers of foreign products, unless we start creating brands in the motherland, unless we start creating things that are going to benefit not only us but for our children to come. Because whether we like it or not, after us, we have our children that are going to take us when we are gone. Same thing that our ancestors also, they had us, and now that they went, we are the ones that are experiencing it today. So now that's why I'm doing this video. We have entered a new year, and we need to start doing more actions, and we need to start implementing our greatness and implementing our ideas to rebuild the motherland, to rebuild Africa.